Well, I have decided to move on because the surrogate that he had planted in the Democratic Party had hatched a plan to keep me in court for the next 2 or 3 years from what we gathered. And because of that, we were not prepared to die a political death prepared by the Republican president. They took me to court over a simple matter of I was not properly elected as president of a party. I was thinking that the courts were going to adjudicate on this matter within a period of maybe 60 days. If I was not properly elected, they would have said go back to the convention. But that has not happened. Up to now, it's almost a year. We are still in court and we are just in the first phase of our submissions, meaning this thing might go on up to 2025, a tactic President Hichilema wants to use against a political rival. Very shameful. So having realized that, we said we're not going to stick in Democratic Party. It's just a name. If you want Democratic Party, I am moving out of Democratic Party to give you a chance. So that for me, I'm not going to be part of the court process. My job is not to do politics in court.
You seem to have plans in place to form a new party. When should Zambians expect a party that you again formed, a new party that you formed?
Zambians must expect the party to be out soon. And we want to believe that before the end of this year, we should have a party in place.
But some people are suggesting that if you cannot handle your colleagues in the party and you have relinquished that party, how then should the people of Zambia trust you to vote for you in the next general election?
How will people not trust me if I cannot run a party like that and now I want to become president of Zambia? Everybody knows. That is why, Peter, I'm referring you to the audio. The password here is the audio, where the president is heavily involved because he's scared of Harry Kalaba going into the polls. He wants Harry Kalaba.
Why do you think the president is scared of Harry Kalaba? He just won an election in an overwhelming fashion. And if he's able to accomplish all he promised Zambians to do, and with the power of incumbency, it's fair to say that he's going to win the next election. So why do you think the president is scared of you?
The president is scared of me because Zambians have seen that through him. Zambians are beginning to galvanize themselves against him. And they're going to stop him in 2026. He will not get that vote. He didn't win the election last year because he was popular. He won because Zambians thought he was the only alternative. And I can assure you that he's got a tall order going into 2026. So he wants to begin eliminating political opponents by securing himself another term. We are going to stand up to him and we will not be afraid of him. We'll stand up to him, and he should know that he and his sponsors are not going to determine the terms of reference for our country, nor are they going to determine who our leader should be. Zambians themselves should determine that.
Mr. Kalaba, what makes you uniquely qualified that you think Zambians will decide to vote for you in the next general election, although you are yet to form a new party to carry you there?
The country is at crossroads. And what the country needs now is an experienced leader with experienced hands. The country needs a leader who's going to tell them the truth and nothing but the truth. They will want one who has been there before. I have been a civil servant myself for 10 years. I have been a minister. I've been a member of parliament for 8 years. I have government experience put together amounting to about 18 years. And so I am not talking things to Zambian people that are just platonic. So Zambians have seen how practical I have been. I have been giving practical solutions to the challenges that we are facing as a country. I have not shied away from the fact that we Zambians have to work hard to take ourselves out of there. But I've also, and my colleagues working together, we have also given a platform or an avenue of how Zambia can get out of the current quagmire it is in. That is where the difference is. That is where our confidence lies. Because the Zambian people can listen. They can make sense of what you are saying. And they can be saying that now we are at a time when we need a leader that is practical, a leader that is honest, a leader that will take us to the next stage of our economic emancipation.